featured on the Huffington Post.
Really?
Yeah,
Ah.
and I think somebody said it was on Ellen too. He wasn't on Ellen, but the story was
Oh,
of him
okay.
doing the rap at our high school graduation. Anyway, we have a TVT here on Yansu in Game 1. Teammate versus teammate. This will be a team kill.
Ooh.
Up in the top right position, we have the orange Terran, Ceonsamea.
And down in the bottom left-hand corner of Yonsu, we're going to have the red Terran. It's going to be Brad.
Yeah. Both from Team Ascension. They are teammates. And also fellow coaches here on the GoN stream, where you can get free coaching from one of our many coaches in every race.
At your convenience, even.
Yeah.
These guys. What's awesome about these guys is they found out about what we were doing out there, and there's so many masters and grandmasters out there that charge, $25, $75 an hour in order to do coaching, and these guys came in and they said, you know what, we like what you're doing, and we want to do it for free because we think that people should be better at the game just for the sake of the game, and so that way everybody can have fun with it, because that's what everybody wants to do. And I just think that that's awesome, that they're willing to devote that kind of time to be able to do that.
Yeah, speaking of that, I'm not going to name any names, but there's a Terran streamer that I mod for, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been in a stream a long time, I kind of know him, and not too long ago I asked, how much he would charge for coaching. He says, since I know you, since I've known you such a long time, you've been a mod for me, I would only charge $75.
Oh my God.
An hour.
Only
75.
God.
I mean, he is kind of a bigger name, so I guess it'd be part of the brand name that I'm paying for. But
yeah, it's like buying an Abercrombie and Fitch shirt.
He's a Masters League Terran player, and he's like only $75.
He's Masters,
that's what I would
though?
charge. Yeah,
He's not Grandmaster?
I think he's no, he's not former Grandmasters, but he did place third at like an MLG once.
Oh, wow.
So you might know who I'm talking about now.
Nope.
No idea. Somebody now knows. So somebody knows who I'm talking about now.
Yeah,
especially if Infinity Pokey's in the chat. If he's watching, he would definitely know who I'm talking about.
Yep, there's the Reapers. Yeah, I only recently started really getting into the game back in November. My wife let me get the virtual BlizzCon ticket. And because of the time difference, I had to stay up all night in order to watch these things. And I was just so amazed.
If you have the virtual ticket, you just get the VODs.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I wanted to stay up and watch it. I watched the costume contest and all that stuff. Oh, looks like Brad's going to be getting a couple kills.
One kill.
Yep.
Right.
And Ceonsamea down here getting the same amount. So, even trade.
And delaying that factory a little bit, too, which is actually kind of big.
Yeah, I think Ceon ended up working out in that one. Oh, got the jump on that Reaper, too.
Yeah, so you got into StarCraft from BlizzCon?
Yeah.
I actually got into StarCraft also from BlizzCon.
Well, I used
to... Ooh, that Reaper died as he tried to get up the ramp. The first series I ever watched was MVP versus MMA at BlizzCon.
Oh, wow.
Which is a really good series.
I've played StarCraft since it first came out in 1997?
I was 8.
It was 98. I was 16.
I was like 8 years old.
These Reapers are doing so much damage.
So much damage being done by these Reapers. Oh my god. Reaper damage. Trending all over this game. Hashtag Reaper damage.
They're going to be jumping up and down trying to get all these SCV kills.
Doing that dance.
But
with this Hellion out now, though, it will deter this Reaper aggression just a little bit. Reapers, I find, are very effective at dealing with. One Reaper
they're going to get
down.
pushed away.
Yep.
But yeah, I used to, I knew that StarCraft was an esport, and I was like, wow, that's really cool that there's finally something like that out there, because I was never athletic. And I knew that I would never be able to do anything like that, but I was always really good at video games, and I was like, man, maybe that's something I could get into. But I never devoted the time to it, and it wasn't until just recently that I saw how big it finally got, and I was like, oh, thank you. Because there's always guys at work talking about football and baseball and basketball and stuff, and I never have any idea what they're talking about. So then I start
Right.
talking about this stuff, and they give me this weird look. And I'm like, yeah, you see that look you're giving me? That's exactly the same way I feel when you're talking about all your other stuff. And they start
Right.
laughing. So,
Yep. So examining the builds from both these players now, as the Reaper aggression has sort of peered off here from our Orange Terran player, Ceonsamea. It looks like he's going into a bio build as he's getting stim, and with 2 factories up, we're definitely looking at mech play from our other Terran.
yep.
So-
And, you know, mech is really, really good against bio.
Or bio is very, very good against mech. You know, it's
Depends on how early it hits.
Yeah.
If Brad can get himself situated to where he can get the siege tanks out that he needs, the Hellbats and the Thors, there isn't a bio force out there that's going to be able to take it out unless he just drops.
not
into death.
directly, but if he keeps dropping and harassing the mech player,
Yep.
that's really how bio wins in bio versus mech game. It's not
the
through
only
direct engagements. It's by taking favorable trades like this one. He's not going to let these Reapers out. They're going to go down without actually getting too much done. Actually, 6 Reaper kills. Or, no. 6. No. No. All right.
He got 5. He got 5
Scratch
kills
that.
out of that. Yep.
No. Ceonsamea has gotten 6 worker kills. Brad
Well,
only actually got 1.
He got one of them earlier from the Reaper.
Right. So he actually did not get a single worker kill with that Hellion harass.
Mm-mm.
And I think he managed to kill some Reapers, maybe a few Marines. That's
No,
about it.
What, Brad didn't get anything with the Hellions?
Brad did not get a single worker kill with the
he
Hellions
did.
because he got the one with the Reaper.
And then he got 5
that-
more.
No. That's Ceon.
No,
isn't it?
Ceon has 6 killed.
Right.
Yeah,
Ceon
that
has killed
means-
6.
No, he's lost 6. 6 of his workers have been killed.
No.
Yeah, you're reading it backwards, man.
I'm sure I'm not reading that backwards.
Yep. Oh,
Check
no,
and
wait.
confirm. I think I'm right.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I'm right. You're reading it backwards.
I might be. Hold on.
You
Workers
definitely
killed.
are.
Oh, yeah, Ceon's killed 6. Okay, yeah, you're absolutely right. I'm sorry.
Boom. In for the win.
Yep. I'm reading it backwards.
Yeah.
So here comes the drop from Ceon.
And this will
what
actually
you
do
were
a
talking
fair amount
about.
of damage. His Hellions are out of position.
Boosting into the base.
This is exactly what the bio player needs to do. Those Vikings are not in position to deal with the medevacs.
Yep.
And this is going to do some major damage, getting even more worker kills.
Yep. 11
Delaying
now.
their refinery. Delaying any mining time. Blue Flame is done, though.
Oh, look
these
at all those
Reapers will be
Hellions.
taking heinous damage,
But they're going to boost on out of there.
but the medevacs do get out.
And the Vikings are going to get dropped just in case the Vikings decide, or Marines are
And
going to get
Ceon's
dropped.
still outmaneuvering this mech force. Those Marines have been doing damage. That would have been great for Ceon.
Mm-hmm.
And we really see Ceon getting up his 3rd command center, some additional barracks. He's really cranking up to get him that 3-base economy with even more production. And Brad is kind of happy chilling with his 2 factories right now.
Yep.
Really needs to get up some more workers to make up for the fact that Ceon has killed many of his.
His Hellion count is huge, though.
Yeah, that's going to do a lot of damage to Ceon's, I believe, all Marine force. No,
He's
he
got
does have
one
2
Marauder.
He's got 2 Marauders.
Oh, 2. And those Hellions are going to move right into the base. Going to try and even up that worker count, and it's going right past those
But he
bunkers.
can't
Oh
lose
my
all these
God.
Hellions. This is all he has.
Worker count evening up. 23 workers killed. Oh
I
man.
don't know if that was worth it. He doesn't have anything left to defend a counter push, counter drop.
Nope.
There's nothing left over here.
And it takes
He's
a
gonna
long
have
time to get those
3
units out.
Hellions.
And he is loading up and pushing out.
Doing the
There's
smart
scan.
thing.
So Brad knows this is coming, but he just doesn't have anything to deal with it. 3 Hellions is not enough to deal with the drop that's incoming. Unless he can be right underneath those medevacs when it happens to pick them off as they come out.
Ceon is giving him a second to catch up. He will have
Here's the boost.
more Hellions. There's
More
some Vikings.
Yep, Vikings
If you can
coming
catch
out.
one of
They
those
see what's coming.
medevacs,
Oh, he's trying, but he just can't get them out in time. Oh, there we go. But so many forces on the ground for
it's gonna do a
Ceon.
lot of damage.
Yep.
Oh, the damage happening.
32,
This could be GG.
33, 30. Oh my God, those workers
Dropping
killed
down
us
to
just
28
climbing.
supply. We're gonna have a GG here momentarily from
42
Brad
workers
as we will
killed.
move on to game 2.
Yep. tank is out, but I think it's just a little too late.
Wait, or
Oh,
is
it's
this game
sieging
2?
up. No, this is
This is game 1.
Siege
This is
tank
totally
down.
game 1.
Yeah, Brad's not going to be able to clean up after this. Or catch up, rather. He did lift off that command center, but
Maybe
it's
you
already
can
on
help
fire.
clean up after this.
There it is.
Because, hey, do you have one of your magic erasers? You can lend it to Brad.
Ha 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 ha. So Brad did manage to stop this, but he does have some aggression down at the natural.
He has 10 minerals. He's not going to be able to hold on.
No.
There's so many marauders coming from Ceon.
Here comes the next push from Ceon.
He's making a mess out of Brad's base right now.
Yep.
This is just not going his way.
Brad's trying to hold on though. He wants to push it. And there it is, GG. He saw that
GG.
next force coming out.
Said, wait a minute, you have things and I don't.
Huh?
Said, wait a minute, you have things and I don't.
I have things you don't?